Hello, everybody, and welcome to the many views of Georgetown 14, where just the other day I saw Hot Pursuit. Now, I went into this movie hoping that it would be funny. I mean, I really did like the trailer, and I had some hopes for it. After seeing Paul Blart 2, I really thought that anything else could have been funnier. I was disappointed. I did not find this movie funny at all. Even in Paul Blart 2, they actually had a couple of scenes, or not really scenes, but just a couple of jokes where it was just funny enough where I laughed out loud, even though pretty much all the movie was total garbage. But in this, I mean, the only thing that I practically did enjoy that I thought was funny was the deleted scenes during the credits. But the rest of the movie, I didn't find funny. I mean, I find the trailers better than this movie. Now, don't get me wrong, whereas Paul Blart actually made me laugh just a couple times, I would rather watch Hot Pursuit over and over than Paul Blart 2 again. Whereas the jokes in Hot Pursuit is just not funny, well, to me anyway. They're definitely more tasteful than the ones that they had in Paul Blart 2. There's countless jokes about Reese Witherspoon's height, and Sofia Vergara is pretty much playing the same role that she did in Modern Family, which is a show that I found quite hilarious, and I've been enjoying quite a bit since they've been rerunning it. But really, she's just the same character, just a bit more exaggerated in quite a few parts. Other characters in the movie do their parts pretty well. I think the one that stands out the most for me is Jim Gaffigan, because he's a comedian that I like, and I sort of followed his career a little bit. So I was kind of surprised to see that he was in this, and he was quite enjoyable. Not to make me laugh, but brought me some hope. There were one or two scenes that I thought were pretty clever, even though the jokes that was supposed to set up didn't really pay off. I just thought that, yeah, that's pretty unique, and I kind of think that's pretty neat. So, basic summary of this movie is that an uptight and by-the-book cop, played by Reese Witherspoon, tries to protect the outgoing widow of a drug boss as they race across Texas, pursued by crooked cops and murderous gunmen. So, yeah, that's pretty much the official synopsis of it. Pretty basic, and I really was hoping that I would get more enjoyment out of this, especially since I did like the trailers. But there's not really much there for me. I do gotta say that I did enjoy the movie better than Paul Blart 2, even though it didn't make me laugh. And it's always a pleasure to see Sofia Vergara, no matter what she's wearing. And she wears quite a bit of different stuff in this. Saw this on opening day, and here in Indiana for the past week, we've been getting 80-degree weather, so it's been hot. So I just thought, what better way to enjoy this hot weather than going to see Hot Pursuit with the cool AC of the theater of Georgetown 14. And although that the movie wasn't funny, it was nice to sit in that AC and just to be cooled off by it. There was a gunfight at the beginning of the movie which was quite enjoyable and sort of a bit tense of who's going to get shot and who's what character shooting at who. And the neat thing about this gunfight is that during the shootout, the guns are shooting, bullets are flying, and the surround sound really makes it sound like that is coming from all directions. When you look in one direction, you hear the guns firing from the other direction. So if you're looking for a comedy for the start of the summer, definitely don't go see Paul Blart 2 if it's still in the theaters. Don't do that. Go see Hot Pursuit. I didn't find it funny, but I find that the jokes were a lot better done, so I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who would enjoy it. Go see it. Stop by Georgetown 14. Get some wonderfully priced popcorn and drinks, which bag of popcorn is like about $7.50, I think, $6.50. Very good. So go, watch the movie. I'm sure you enjoy some of it. You enjoy more of it than you would if you saw Paul Blart 2, which, again, don't see that movie. Go see this one. Really doubt that they'll make a sequel, but I gotta say, it was nice to see quite a few actors that I've seen in a few other projects in here, even though that they're for such minor roles.